Many positive things have come from Mike's death. Many, many positive things. One of the first things I think of is just awareness of my friends and family first, those first few years. Because I got involved with MAD 2 years after the crash, I let everyone know that drunk driving was not acceptable, that this is what had caused the death of my first husband, and I wanted everyone to make better choices. I then expanded that circle and was fortunate to be the state chairperson of MAD in Texas and serve to do things in the state legislature and do public policy work and to do prevention work across the state so that more people would hear. And then it took another step when I was elected to the National Board of Directors of MAD and got to spend some time with people all over the country working on these same types of efforts federally for policy issues and just in many other aspects with prevention messages. And then the pinnacle that really to me was Mike's pat on my shoulder was when I was elected the national president of Mothers Against Drunk Driving in 2008. And I was privileged to do that for 3 years and go literally across the country and then some parts of the world to spread the message.
I've learned and I can help others. I learned from this bad experience to help others to change their lives and hopefully not have this happen to another family. Save them from going through this. Save another family. I think that's the greatest thing that has come out of it, because I can tell someone how horrible my experience is and they will learn from it. And they'll see, well, I don't want that for me. I don't want that for myself. So I'm gonna change and I'm not gonna drink and drive.
Don't do it. It's as simple as that. There are too many options available for all of us, whether it's using a sober friend to drive you, and that's not the least drunk, that's a person who's had nothing to drink, a sober friend.
A lot of people say, well, you know, I can get home, I'm fine, I didn't drink too much, or I've done it before, but not, sometimes people would get away with it once, sometimes they won't, sometimes in that first time that they do it, they'll have a crash, sometimes they won't. But just because you might be able to get away with it once, doesn't mean you can't get away with it again. And if it's your first time that you're doing it, think about it.
I remind people that for the price of their DWI, which can cost you up to $17,000 after hiring an attorney, paying fees and fines, you could have taken a helicopter home that night. Wouldn't that have been a whole lot more fun? I think it would have been. So I just want people to understand there's so many options. You don't have to drive drunk, ever. And you don't have to drive impaired or any other drug. Alcohol is a drug, but there's many other drugs that people choose to use as well. It's not worth killing a Mike Dean or causing serious injury to yourself or anyone else or being responsible for a young baby not having her daddy because of your selfishness to decide to drink and drive.
If they're not going to think about the other people out there that they can hurt, they need to think about themselves as well.
The message is very simple. Just don't do it.